Comics of 100 Years Ago, September 23rd, 1924. It's Little Orphan Annie by Harold Gray. Annie stands in her black and white dress with cuffs rolled up, thinking to herself, I know what I'll do. I'll ask the butler. He knows Mr. Warbucks, and he'll tell me all about him. Maybe he's not so bad as Mrs. Warbucks says. Now Annie sits on a stool in the kitchen while the butler speaks to her. He is in livery. That's how long ago this was. And there is a cook pulling something out of the oven behind him who has her apron tied in a gigantic bow in the back. Annie asks, what kind of a man is Mr. Warbucks? Is he very mean? The butler says, the master can be very horrid at times, I assure you. He's a tough bird, Miss Annie, the cook says. Now Annie is speaking to the chauffeur. He says, he's a 10-minute egg, all right. I got lippy one night and he busts me nose and 4 ribs. Don't talk to him. That's my advice, Miss Annie, the chauffeur says. Thank you, Mr. Chauffeur, for telling me, says Annie. Now Annie is talking to her maid, who, while she is sweeping, is admiring herself in the mirror. This could be a scene drawn by Edward Gorey with a 3-legged end table and a spiral-decorated Japanese vase sitting on top of it. Does Mr. Warbucks like children? She asks the maid. Like children? I should say not. He doesn't like anyone. I don't think he ever even spoke to me since I've been here, the maid says.